his team's records playing out?
Well, all the Cowboy fans, and my number one Cowboy fan right here to the right, should be embarrassed because you said you gave up on your team.
I have.
You can't, Skip. I'm not a Cowboy fan at all.
Wait, did you predict that the Eagles were going to go lose at Miami?
I didn't say they were going to lose, but I didn't think they were going to win the division. And I think the Cowboys are still going to win the division.
Okay, how?
They're a better football team. They are a better football team. I think that when Dallas plays Philly, in Philly, Dallas will beat Philly. That'll wrap it up.
Okay.
When y'all play us and when we come to play you guys, that's going to be a tough game. I don't know who's going to win it, but I'm going to have to go with the Ram Bastard. The Rams going to win that.
You got to.
So I think y'all wind up 9-7. I think they'll wind up 8-8. So that will give y'all the division. I have one question for you, though. So if you win the division and you go to the playoffs, should they keep Jason Garrett? Let's say you go to the NFC Championship game. Should they keep him or should they let him go?
Well,
that's my question.
Again, I wanted to fire him after 2012, so that's a long time ago.
It's been a long time coming.
So short of winning the Super Bowl, he want him gone.
If they get all the way to the NFC Championship game, I promise you, Jerry, we'll keep him. It's up to one man and one man only.
That's it.
Yeah.
If they get there.
Because you can say they took another
step. They took another step. But to me, I just feel like that the Cowboys will win that division. The Eagles, they don't know how to win right now. You look at Carson Wentz. I almost feel bad for Carson Wentz. He's playing his heart out. Sometimes he get the blocking. The defense let him down yesterday. And they're just not the Eagles that they were 2 years ago. It's like you don't know who's going to show up, what team's going to show up. With the Cowboys, it's almost
like you're describing my team.
Can I come back? I said it almost sounds like the Cowboys, but the Cowboys have so much talent.
Been saying that from day one.
When you look at them,
they're 6-6.
You're like, how do you lose these football games?
They've been favored in every game except the one at New England, and they're favored again at Chicago.
Cowboys doing Cowboy things,
But anyway, I just feel like the Cowboys are the better football team. They'll win the division 9-7. Philly will go 8-8, and it'll be a wrap. And I
got the flip side of what you just said.
What'd you say?
I got the Eagles at 9-7, the Cowboys at 8-8. Because I got them lose the next two. Y'all guys gonna lose the next two. Old Trubisky gonna get y'all, and Jerry Goff gonna get y'all. So and then when y'all come to us, we gonna final nail in the coffin. Bam! It's over, Skip.
That would be it.
That was it. That's what I love. Oh, walk it to him. To put that coup de grace on your head. But anyway, Skip, look, I just don't. You guys are talented, which should be what. I'm surprised Jerry. Well, I'm not surprised because Jerry views Jason Garrett as a third son. So I'm not surprised. But when you look at them talent player, you look at quarterback, running back, receivers, tight end, offensive line. When you look at the Cowboys, yes, they are loaded. There's no reason. It's inexcusable. It's inexplicable that they're 6-6. But a Cowboy doing Cowboy things. This is what I expected. And I was like at a 10 on Friday because I felt that the Eagles would go down there and handle their business. Well, they handled their business until midway through the third quarter, and then all of a sudden the defense just collapsed on them. And so with that being said, I got you guys going to lose the next two, or you're going to lose the next three. And then
you don't sound real convincing about that. I think you're getting real shaky.
Skip, I would have bet all the cases are due. Had they won that game against against the Dolphins, they were going to win the division. This set me back a little bit, Skip. This hurt me. Yeah. This hurt me. I ain't gonna lie, this hurt me a little bit.
So I said on Friday's show, my team is DONE done.
Right.
And I still believe they're done, but the Eagles are doner. They're even more done. They are.
It's not like you don't. They are weird made-up words.
No, they're doner. They're doner.
Okay.
Not like you.
I couldn't believe it. They went to Miami and lost to the Dolphins. And they gave up 37 points just when I was ready to bless that Eagles defense because I thought it was back. I thought it played great against Tom Brady and against Russell Wilson in Philly. I thought they
How you thought it was back, Skip, after what they did in Minnesota? They gave up, what they give up to
I'm just talking about the last two home games. It looked big time to me. That front seven can be hellacious, suffocating good. And they let Fitzmagic just light them up. But as you say, he's done it before, but I didn't see him doing it with this group on this day. So we gift wrapped an early present for them, an early Christmas present on Thanksgiving. That's pretty early, right? That's even the day before, quote unquote, Black Friday. And we said, here, Eagles. And they took our gift right down to Miami and just dropped it right in the ocean.
Yep.
I just couldn't believe it. 37-31. They gave up 23 unanswered in the second half. So to your point, you said the Eagles have forgotten how to win. They don't know how to win. My team doesn't either. It has lost its winning edge, its way. It can make lots of plays, but but no splash plays, no game closing plays. When it's time to make the play to win the football game, you know, some teams, this is that fine line that you walk. Both of these teams have fallen off the wrong side of that fine line because they just don't know how do you do this? Because you've been on teams where you just couldn't, you lost your way, you know, you lost your mo, you lost your momentum.
You try to you end up
mojo.
winning a game and you find a way to lose it.
The Cowboys, to me, forget who they are. They're a running football team.
Run it. You heard that?
Running football
Why you don't want to hear that?
I don't know why.
So I hope they go to
run the ball.
Chicago and run it 45 times.
Do that.
Ezekiel Elliott.
If you run it
And by the
45
way,
times, you'll win it.
You'll win it.
You know, I'll go with that if they let my quarterback run it 10 times because he can really run.
ain't Lamar Jackson.
He is not Lamar, but he's pretty good because he's 245 pounds. Let him run the rock.
Return of the Mac.
Yeah.
Let's go, Khalil Mack.
So here's my prediction for this NFC East.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure anybody deserves to go to the playoffs, but somebody's going to get
Someone's going.
Yeah.
Somebody
Somebody's
has
going.
to. And not only do they get to go, they get a home game.
Home playoff game.
They get a home game. They don't get a week off, but they get a home game. That's pretty great, right?
It is two trash cans being pushed out because both of them trash.
Both of them full of trash.
It is like
Who's got the
So
nastiest trash?
I'm with you. I cannot make a case because I have no evidence. I cannot make a case for my team to win at Chicago or to beat the Rambassadors team a week. It'll be 10 days, actually. So it's two, you know, they get 10 days off for the next Sunday.
they give them unfair advantage.
Okay, because somehow Jared Goff has their number, Sean McVay has their number, the two times they played, 2017 in the playoffs, just number. And like, I can't make a case. But guess what, Mr. Sharp? I told you earlier in this show, the one game I trust the most, to your point, I trust my team to go to Philly and beat that team because I think my team is better than that team and believes it's better. I think it can make winning plays because I saw them make winning plays in one big game this year, and it was on a Sunday night at Jerry World against the Eagles. So they did it last year. They turned their whole season around by going to Philly and winning.
They ain't gonna do it.
And guess what? If they go win that game after losing 2 more in a row, so that would be 5 out of 6 they would have lost.
They might fire Jake
Okay,
though.
okay, but you might be right, and that'd be a good thing. That might be a good thing.
Yeah, he lose these next 2 games. They might get him up out of there.
That's fine, but guess what? They could go to Philly and win, and then close it out by beating the Redskins at Dallas. That's it. You win. Because you wind up both teams 8-8, except Dallas would have beaten Philadelphia twice.
Yep.
It's very odd.
Okay.
They happen.
That's why
I got it.
That's why I said
I got it.
I said last week, your team is going
give
to
up.
win the division.
And
I
they
said
don't have
that.
to.
You didn't
said
know
no.
how, but you.
I didn't say how
you
they're
know
going to
what?
win it. They're going to win it.
If you had sat right there in that chair and said, you know what? Philly's going to go to Miami and lose, then I would be in awe. I would
You'd have
say,
said you crazy.
No, I would have said you're
Yeah.
crazy, but then I would have said, you're Nostradamus.
Especially after they were up 28-14
Oh, my
midway
God.
through the third.
And what, let the kicker score?
Yeah.
The kicker score.
The first time the kicker scored a touchdown since Jim Turner,
Since the
77.
1977, you're Broncos.
Yeah, he's in the Ring of Fame.
77? Oh, my gosh.
That's how I know who he is.
So I
Impressive.
went from we don't got this to we got this.
So you're not
We got
done.
this.
You are not
well,
done.
I can't.
You're done.
They're doner.
Run the football.
Dunner.
Yeah.
That's okay. Your day coming.
Yeah.
Or you gonna have another bad
Unbelievable.
word to say.
Unbelievable.
All kind of way.
Yeah.
JWN.
Yeah.
A couple days
Wow.
have passed since then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I looked up the weather in Chicago, though, and we might have some showers again, and that didn't really
Are you not, Jay? Look at
well in
Well, I said
Foxborough.
I don't think they can win. I don't think
There
they
better
can
be
win
some
in
showers.
Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't think they can beat Mitchell
They got
Trubisky.
Trubisky at quarterback. They got it. They got it.
Oh, hey, you not. It get cold in Chicago than it does Foxborough.
Cold.
And that wind,
Dak doesn't like that.
Run
He
that
doesn't like
football.
Oh, is he going to wear a glove? Is he not going to wear the glove?
that thing come out on
Run the football.
no breeze come out on Lake Michigan.
It's going to be tough. I don't think they can win it, and
The
it
Mar-
doesn't matter.